Hello, friends. Welcome to another wonderful day of distance learning. Today, we just have practice for you of skills we've already learned, so nothing new today. Anti-set, we're going to start with our diamond problems. So go ahead and pause the video and go ahead and try these diamond problems. All right, and welcome back. We're looking for something that multiplies by 5 to get 45. That's 9. 9 plus 5 is 14. 3 plus 14 is 17. 3 times 14 is 42. 19 plus 6 makes 25. 19 times 6 is 114. 6 times 9 is 144. 16 times 9 is 144. 16 plus 9 is 25. 10 times 16 is 160. Adding them together, we get 26. 4 plus 7 is 11. 4 times 7 is 28. Today, we're going to just be working on factoring those polynomials again. Our essential question, how do you undo division? And farmers actually use factoring to figure out how many trees they can plant. We want to look for the optimal amount of trees in their orchard. So if they have an orchard and they want to plant some trees in here, if they just plant one tree, that poor little tree isn't probably going to make any apples or peaches or pears or any of those yummy treats that we have because it's not going to get pollinated. We would need at least 2 trees in here. In a big space like this, we could probably put a few more trees in there and get a few more apples or cherries or peaches or whatever. But at some point, we're going to put so many trees in here that they're not going to be able to get light or water or nutrients from the soil, and they're not going to make any apples or any of those yummy things for us. So if we were to graph that over here, we would have the one tree that's making no apples. And then over here, we'd have the graph of the too many trees that are making too many apples. And then we could find the maximum amount of apples from graphing that. And that's something we're going to get into a little bit in a little more detail in our next unit. So just as a reminder, we can factor. So when we're factoring, we make our diamond problem and we make our area model. Our first term goes here. Our last term goes here. Here we multiply 6x squared times 20 gives us 120x squared. And down here we're putting our 23x squared, or 23x, which is our middle term. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to find things that multiply to 120 and add to 23. So we could do 1 and 120. That doesn't add to 23. 2 and 60 adds to 62, not 23. 3 and 40 adds to 43, not 23. And we could do 4 and 30. That adds to 34, not 23. We could do 5. 5 goes into 120 24 times. That's 29. Still not there yet. 6 and 20. That adds up to 26. We're still not there yet. 7 isn't going to go in there. 8's going to go in there. 8's going to go in there. 1. It's going to be 80. So 120 divided by 8. It goes in there. 140. That's 15. Oh, and look, that adds up to 23. So that is what we want to put into our diamond problem. 8x and 15x. It doesn't really matter if I put 8x here or if I decide that I want the 15x there. It's going to work either way. I can put my 8x here. So then we need to look for our common factor, our greatest common factor in each of these. So for this row, 6x squared and 15x have a common factor of 3x. 3x times 2x makes 6x squared. 2x times 4 makes 8x. 3x times 5 makes my 15x. And I have 3x plus 4 times 2x plus 5 as my answer. So this works even if our first term isn't a 1. And so that is a reminder of how to do our factoring. If you come up with a shortcut, that is great. We love shortcuts. So for today, our practice is a choose your own adventure factoring practice game where we are going to have a story for you. You're going to try to be escaping the zombie apocalypse. There are zombie slides. You're going to open the slides and you're going to solve each problem. You're going to click on the correct answer through the slides to navigate your way through the story and to check your work. If you make a mistake, then it will tell you to go back. And we have created a document for you so you can show your work. This is required work. It's due today. So what you're going to do is you're going to upload a screenshot of your work, or you're going to do the work in the attached doc using your equation editor. And that'll show us that you did the work. And that's all we're asking for today. So hopefully you can factor those polynomials, and that's what you're going to do your practice on. For your closure, I'd like for you to write down any shortcuts you find for factoring while you're doing the practice or anything that you've already found. Go ahead and write down those shortcuts so that you can use them when we take our test. That's all we have for you today, folks. We hope we're doing great and everyone in your family is doing well.